Hi, my name is Joseph Trapanese. We're here at Air Studios in London, England, here with Position Music, recording my trailer album. I really want to find ways to convey power and emotion through just hearing the title. So for me, one of the boldest things I could do was to pick titles that relate to light and dark, to electricity, to things basically that spark and energize you, and the opposite of that. So to me, it was very important to have these titles that were immediately visceral feeling, so that when people go through the library, they have an immediate reaction even just to the title. The most fascinating things about trailer music for me is just you have to tell an epic story just within usually 2.5 minutes. The music has to go from something completely, something very quiet, very soft, very gentle, to something very big and muscular and powerful. So the whole theme of light and dark kind of has to do with each piece as well. It goes from something small and intimate to something really big and powerful. I'm gonna have to pick a favorite track later probably, because this whole process has been a whirlwind. So it's like as things fall together in the mix, I'm gonna really gravitate towards a couple, but it has to be Phosphorescent or Parallax or even Lumen. Lumen was so challenging because it was the piece in which I discovered how to write trailer music better. I came into Lumen, I think the first time I sent it to Emily at Position Music, it was like a 6 or 7 minute piece, and just this huge piece that I just had to learn how to cut it down and make it work for trailer editors. The whole crew at Position Music, we've been talking about this album for almost 4 years, and it's been a really exciting process to not only work on the album and write for myself, but the process of learning about trailer music. And they're really incredible what they do, and it's an art that I really respect and admire. It's so hard to pick a favorite soundtrack that I've worked on, because first of all, I've been so lucky to work on some really incredible projects, but even more than that, each project, while I'm on it, it becomes my favorite project. I'll always tell you, the next project is more challenging than the last, because there's a whole new set of problems. There's sometimes a new set of people, or a slightly different set of people that I'm working with. Air Studios is definitely one of my favorite places to record. It's hard to pick a favorite, because Air has such a unique sound, because it is this majestical church that it has this history, and this history with George Martin, and this history with so many orchestras and so many other film composers, just incredible composers who've recorded here. To me, it's almost like casting. It's like you want to pick the right actor for the part. You also want to pick the right hall to record in, and for this album with Position Music, there was no question that Air was the right place to convey that epic sense of grandeur and space that we need. For me, when I make decisions about what I'm going to do next with my career, it's never about the medium. It's never whether it's TV versus film, or film versus a trailer versus a song. It really is about finding bold ideas and bold things to do musically. I'm basically a big fan of finding the function of the music, and then finding interesting things to do without that function. Kind of using that function as a box, as a boundary to work within, and then find ways to kind of break that boundary a little bit here and there.